Hi people, just a quick update. I want to give you an update on the XAU USD using these indicators I'm using. You'll see that the indicator now, which has gone brown, this means the bears are in control. This means that this is heavily coming down. If we look on the London to the New York, you'll notice that as soon as the London markets are open and then the New York opened, this went into bear mode. We then got almost like a push up, and now it's come straight back down again. Now what I done was I thought this was going to go up because I thought it was going to bounce off this point and then come up again, but basically what happened in the 4-hour window, it bounced, but it went up and then it come back down and went through the through this point here, which is a breakout. Okay, so this means that this breakout is showing you that this is now in a bear mode. Okay, and you'll see that everything is showing you is falling in these categories, so you can see this in action. Now what's interesting, okay, is I did take some profit when I used this. I'm just going to show you. If we go over here to the history, you'll see that I closed this off at 434 and then I closed it off again at 94. The reason I did this because I wanted to keep 2 trades open, so if I wanted to scalp I could. Okay, but I got locked. Okay, now this is something you got to be really careful. It's where you get trapped. I got trapped in a trade. Okay, and you can see now that my actual draw, okay, is at 12k. Now this is exactly what I was telling you about. Is if you're in a Darwinex account, all you're doing is you're trading. Really, all you're risking is your monthly money that you're paying for your Darwinex account. Okay, this would obviously, if this was my allocation, which is eventually what we're going to do. We're going to get to a point where we're going to have an allocation, and then we get 30k on top. You can still fall below your 100k. Okay, all you need to do is make sure that you maintain it after the 3 months that you have it. Okay, so at the moment you'll see that I'm 4969 down here, 795 down in here. What I done is I jumped in at 2. Where was I? I jumped in at 2326 and I thought 2326 this would rebound and go back up, but you can see that this is fallen and still is falling heavily. Okay, at 2319, so this is probably going to fall down to around about 2315, and then again it may even go to 222. Let's see, what's it, 2318. It could fall right the way down to 2300. Okay, so that's going to be another major support. So you know what you do with this is you just sit back and you don't allow emotion to take control, because you know, or I do, that although we've had a point where this has dropped. Now remember, this was yesterday's. Okay, this is the bit we're looking at here, which is today's, and you can see that it was consolidating in some respect. And it went to this point here. I thought it was going to bounce back up, but it didn't. It went the other way. Okay, as I said to you before, you never know what's going to happen in trading. You'll see that the bear, which is this point here, okay, and you'll see that where it crossed these lines at 2:30 today, you'll see that the bears are 206, and when we go up to here, you'll see the bears are 871. Because if you put your arrow onto the balls, it says -756, and this one here is saying bears 871. Now this is what I should have read. Okay, this is a schoolboy error because I didn't read how many bears were in control before I took my trade. I naturally went by the 15-minute trade where it came with this point here. Okay, I thought, oh yeah, this is where it's going to go back up, and I just got trapped. Okay, so you can see that this is falling down, it's falling down, and this could fall down. All I've got to do now is just wait it out. Alright, now there's a couple of things that will make this go back up. If Bitcoin starts to go back up, gold will go up. Gold starts to fall. If JPY, USD JPY starts to fall, gold will go up. So there's a couple of correlations that I can watch out for. A good indicator is if XAU, okay, which is what I'm using here, which is the gold, and the silver. If you find that silver starts to go up really high, and then you find that you get a rumble with XAU USD, then there's a good chance that this is telling you that gold is going to go back up. Okay, but there's no indication of that. The only way you can do that is to use stochastics. Okay, if we go over here, or you can use this one here, which is Fibonacci. Okay, and also I've got other charts which I'm using as well, and you'll see that it will probably show me somewhere in here that XAU USD at 1 p.m. is a sell signal. Okay, and this one here is saying Forex trend sniper dominated sell signal. Okay, so I didn't look at this, but I mean that's just the way it goes. I mean, I'm in time long term anyway. This is a long trade that I'm doing. You also notice that this trade here, which GBP AUD, this is 155.35. This one here is deep in the profit of this one here, which is which I took today. I think this set itself up today. There's a couple of these which I've already shut down. If we go over to the account history, and if we look through the account history, you'll see where I've been taking my trades. These are my profit margins. So you can see that, you know, I'm doing quite well with that. This is using the Geek bot, okay, which everyone's got their hands on if inside the academy. It's a very powerful tool. I'm super excited to show you the next one as well, which is this one here. Let's have a little look. This is the precision bot. Okay, this is an MT5 precision bot. It's got the updates on it as well. This is something that I will be creating a module for. This is going to be the next thing I'm going to do in the module for. What I want to do is I want to create when it's not too warm in this conservatory, because it's absolutely boiling in the UK at the moment. We're into the 28s. It's very, very hot, so I just had to put my aircon on to cool it down a bit. And you'll see that this one here, okay, this is set up on the AUD CAD, and this one's set up in USD JPY, and you'll see that I've got my scalper running, and I'm going to see how I get on with this one. All right, and what I'm doing is I want to test it out, etc., because it's supposed to be works. This is supposed to work really, really well on crypto. Okay, so this has almost been modified for crypto. It works on everything else, but it's supposed to work really, really well on crypto. Okay, so watch this space. I will give you a module which will give you access to this. So all you beta testers, you're getting hold of a $600 bot, okay, which is also already included inside your package. So as promised, I did say to you that I'd be adding some really good stuff. You can only get access to it through here, okay, so it's really good because I now have the license rights to it. And I will show you exactly how to set this up with codes, etc. It's not too bad to do at all, and you know, you'll be able to get your hands on this and start using this and see how you get on with it. Okay, so that was just a quick update on that. So you can see at the moment that I'm just trading XAU USD. That's all I'm working on, and basically this market will shift, okay, because we know that the New York market it's going to close at some point. So if we hover on here, it will tell me what time it closes, and it just gives me an idea. And then of course what tends to happen, okay, depending on what the news is, what the FOMO is, yeah, make sure that you check out your news. If you don't quite know how to do that, I'll just give you a quick demo. If you go across here to try it, and we'll go across here. I'm going to use investing.com. If I can spell it. This one here, keep it set up to USD. Okay, you can set it up to your own, but if you're trading with USD, then normally it pays you just to say leave it set up to USD. That's what I do. I find it a little bit easier to control. And if you go over to the tools section, you'll see the economic calendar. Okay, if you click on this link here, this is going to open this up. It's going to give you an idea now of what gold is doing, and you can look through actual forecasts and previous forecasts. So if we go through here, what I will do now, so I'm just going to pop in XAU USD. And you'll see that the gold spot is here, so we're just going to open this up, and it's just, you can see that this isn't it's red, okay, everything seems to be red in here. So we're in a strong sell market at the moment. If we explore the market, and you'll see that we're in strong sell, strong sell, strong sell. Okay, now as I said to you, I like to play devil's advocate. so you know I only got myself to blame. But at the end of the day, the way I look at it, okay, is I haven't lost $12,000. Okay, I haven't lost $12,000. All I've lost is my monthly, what I pay for my DarwinexZero account, because this is a simulation, if you like, and I run this simulation when I can get to a certain point on my allocation sequence. Then they will give me money that I can trade, which is actually a proper investment, which I then trade, going by my risk appetite and the way that I'm actually trading my account. Okay, so that's how that works. Okay, so I thought I'd show you that because it's very, very important. But you can see that it gives you lots and lots of indications. It's also going to show you that the ultimate oscillator is in a buy mode, even though all the others are in the sell mode. Okay, and if we look at the news, we go back to, if we put XAU, look for news, you'll see here that we now get such results. Gold still trading below weekly, so they're still below the weekly. Asia wrap, the mood has darkened considerably. The mood has darkened considerably by the US Mid-East strike undercuts the overall construction settlements support are down over a 1% of peak. Gold is up in treasury field yields, so it just gives you a little bit of this. Now bear in mind, okay, that a lot of people that were mining crypto, okay, have shut a lot of their miners off because you know, they're just not profitable, and that's why they've shut these off. I know a lot of people have done this, and there's a lot of massive great farms that have gone down, so this could be the reason in some respect why gold has fallen as well. It could be one of the reasons why, which wouldn't be normally registered inside here, because it's a decentralized thing. Okay, crypto is a decentralized, and a lot of people they actually grow their crypto and buy gold, okay, because then it's untraceable. So that could be one of the reasons why gold has actually fallen quite high at the moment. Okay, so we're going to go back to here anyway. Where are we? Here we go, and you'll see that even while we're talking, this is still at 11k now, and this is falling again. So you can see this is starting to go back up. Like I say, I'm not swearing. I know that gold has the ability of jumping 180 pips per move if it wants to. Okay, it can literally move from right the way down to bear, and then all of a sudden it can switch from bear to bull, and it will take a 180 pip move, you know, and crazily recorrect itself, you know, in a matter of minutes. So you know, this is why one of the reasons you've got to be really careful when it comes to trading XAU USD. But I just wanted to give you a little bit of a run, heads up what's going on here, how this is all working, etc., how I'm using this and how you can too, and all the indicators and everything that you can get access to are going to be inside the academy, and you will find them there. If you don't quite know where they are, just ask and I'll show you how to get hold of them. Okay, all the very best until my next video. Cheers, bye now.